Let's face it, bats get a pretty bad rap. And Montana Wild in Helena is trying to change that by showing us that these creatures of the night are actually creatures of great importance that love hanging around Montana as much as we do.
All 15 species that live here in Montana are insectivores. So here in Montana, they are just hugely beneficial to agriculture. One little brown bat can eat 1,000 mosquito-sized insects an hour. So we're all very grateful for that, right?
Their work doesn't stop there. The roughly 1,300 species of bats all over the world are important pollinators and downright cool animals that need our help right now.
So bats are facing various challenges, habitat loss being a big one. Folks don't often realize they don't just roost in caves, they roost in old dead tree snags. So leaving snags up is one thing you can do to help bats. Many folks have probably heard white nose syndrome has reached Montana. This is a disease caused by a cold-adapted fungus. It essentially attaches itself to bats, irritates them, keeps them up all winter, and then they aren't able to make it through hibernation because of that. So being aware as you're moving around, if you're popping into any caves or things like that, it is something that we can be spreading.
We can also stop spreading misinformation about these winged creatures, starting with their spooky association with you know.
The kids always want to talk about vampire bats. We don't have any here in Montana. They're one of these species that are in scary movies and storybooks and sort of get a bad rap in general. It's found that less than 1% of bats in the wild actually have rabies. Now, of course, you still need to use extreme caution. If you are interacting with a bat, finding one in your yard, acting strangely, the chances that that bat has rabies is higher than a bat that's acting normally, flying around at night that you wouldn't interact with.
If you have any questions or just want to learn more about bats, October is the perfect time to do that. And Montana Wild is the perfect place. Hanging here in Helena, Andy Curtis, MTN News.